Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Feb. Our topic for today is media and cyber or digital literacy. Before we start, let us know before the objectives of this topic. Number 1. Develop a working and understanding that the media and cyber digital and how they relate to one another. Appreciate the importance of developing media and cyber digital literacy both in answer and one another in information. The last one, realize the practical steps must be taken to develop those literacies early in children and cannot wait until they are older. Now, media literacy. Like all literacies discussed in this book, media literacy can be defined in several ways. After Heidi defines it as the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and communicate message in a wide variety of forms, while Chris and Potter defines it as the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create message across a variety of contexts. Perhaps, in simplest sense, media literacy can thus be defined as the ability to identify different types of media and understand the message are communicating. Here is the 5 essential concepts of media. Number 1. Media text, media message are constructed. Okay? Media message are constructed. Media texts are built just as surely as buildings and highways are built. The very key of this to know out who constructed this message. Ang pinaka example lang nino nga kanang kitsay author anang nga nagbuhat. Kadua, media message are produced within economic, social, political, historical, and artistic context. So media message are constructed using a creative language with its own rules. So it means that media message produced by different variety of language for us to help us to be less susceptible to manipulation. Number 3, the interpretative meaning making process involved in message receptions consists of an interaction between the readers, the text, and the culture. So, the different people experience the same media message differently. So it means that audience play a role in interpreting media message because each audience member brings to the message a unique set of life, or simply says that their opinion or unique interpretation of the topic which they relate. Kanang mga pananaw daw sa, for example, kanang pananaw sa tao kanang kung giunsa niya pag-interpret ang iyang makita sa social media. Kay daga depende pud sa ilang past experience, no? Kung makarelate ba sila. Number 4, media has unique language characteristics which typify various forms, genres, and symbols of communication. Media have embedded values and point of view because they are constructed media. Because they are constructed, media message carry a subtext of and who and what is important at least to the person of people creating the message. Example, the choice of characteristics, age, gender, or nagpasabot siya nga ang message media na is specific information or important details. Kining number 4, kining it's all about information of the kanang mga sa mga kanang mga may pinaka-importante ba kanang highlights sa kining sa storya o no complete og details. Okay, number 5, media representations play a role in people's understanding of social reality. It means that considering the core concept behind every media message, you equip yourself with an ability to analyze and interpret message and to accept of regret of or reject its legitimacy. Okay, so it means that as a readers or as a participants narana sa tuwa ning dawaton ba nato ang kamaturan sa atong gibasa or ato ba siyang i-reject sa atong kagalingon kay naman tay ability because we have the ability to understand and analyze the situation. Okay? Next, what media literacy is not? Number 1, criticizing media. Media bashing is not media literacy. However, media literacy sometimes involve criticizing media. So, kana daw media bashing kanang mogamit og media para mangbash. So dili daw na siya media literacy. Okay? Kadua, merely producing media. Merely producing media is not media literacy, although media literacy should include media production. When we say medley kanang only producing media is not media literacy, although literacy should include media production. So dapat daw na mag-kon gid daw naa gid dapat apilan gid dapat og kanang mag-include og media production. Number 3, teaching with media. Just teaching with the videos or CD-ROMs or others mediated content is not media literacy. One must teach media. For viewing media and analyzing it forms a single perspective. Looking media at a message or mediated experience from just our perspective is not media literacy, because media should be examined from multiple people. Kanang example na nito kanang example, ikaw magbasa ka, nakikibasa sa media nya ang imo rang kaugalingon sa imo ra kang kaugalingon ng perspective, wala ka nagtan-aw sa unsay interpretation sa uban, no? Dapat nga dili lang ka mag-focus sa imo kay ingon na dire na-examine ni siya, ginabuhat ni siya tungod sa dili lang sa isa ka position, kundi sa multiple position. Okay. Next, viewing media literacy does not simply mean knowing that and what not to watch. It does means watch carefully or think carefully. So pasabot siya nino nga it means that wala ra ingon dili ka pwede magtan-aw, but pwede ka mo tan-aw, but think carefully. Una og tarong og think critically, kaning ikon siya i-judge siya og tarong og unsay mo nakita. Okay, next, promotes of computer literacy. Mo ni ang mga tools nga gipanggamit, no? Number 1, ano to? Competence in using hardware and software tools. Mo siya ang number 1, tools literacy. Kana daw the ability to use print and electronics resources include software. So dapat kabalo na ka mo gamit unsay mga tools sa media na dapat aware na ka na ug sa uning paggamit. Number 2, resource literacy. Understanding forms of access to information resource, or the ability to understand the format and location. Dapat kabalo ka mo mong kasabot ta kung asa gikan atong information nga gikuha. Number 3, social structural literacy, knowing that and how information is socially situated and produced. This means knowing about how information fits. Okay, it means that when we use information, ganing kung magbuhat tag kon sa social media, atong pangitaan og kon ba kung asa siya mahaom, kung asa siya dapat mahaom nga asa siya mas suwite kuan ba na mahaong nga information sa usa ka butang. Sunod, research literacy is the ability to access, interpret, and critically evaluate primary medical literature. 5. Publishing literacy, the ability to format and publish research and idea electrically in textual and multimedia. It means to say that dapat how na ta mo gamit ana ganing mga like sa tool literacy ganina, dapat how na kuan ning aware na ta sa kana ganing para tayo magbuhat og PPT kabalo na ta unsaon pagpanindot sa atong presentations. Dapat mo pud atong kuanon sa magbuhat og format. Dapat dili kay bukot-bukot siya kabalo ta sa mga pasikot-sikot sa computer unsaon paggamit og tarong nga dapat nindot atong presentation pag publish. 6. Emerging literacy. Schools are incorporating emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality into the classroom. The aim is to enable more innovative and engaging teaching methods and learning experience. So, it means to say that more and more sa itong mga students magkadugay mas daghan nagma-innovate nga technologies para magamit sa education. Dili lang kay para sa mga dagko kundi para sa mga gagmay or sa atong generation. Number 7, critical literacy. It's a learning approach where students are expected to example various texts to understand the relationship between language and the power it can hold, and analyze and evaluate the meaning of the text. Okay. Next, skills and competences of digital literacies. Number 1. Understanding central competencies are skill competencies. Understanding competencies. These are skills and competence or kanang makasupport sa imuha kanang means to say that kanang unsa to mga butang nga makasupport og kaning mga pwede ma-apply nimo sa imong media message. Number 2, creating and communicating reading, understanding digital non-digital format. Number 2, creating and communicating digital informations. Evaluations of informations, knowledge assembly in information literacy, media literacy. Then, central competencies scope to digital literacy. Number 1, independent learning, the initiative and ability to learn whatever is needed for a person's specific information. The last one, attitudes and perspective, moral social literacy, understanding on correct, acceptable, and suitable behavior in a digital environment. Okay, thank you for the salamat sa pagpaminaw. Morto kong topic. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.